Hey guys, it is actually the last day of February, February 29th, leap year. Pretty cool. I finally went to Costco. I hadn't gone to Costco at all this month. I had surgery January 31st, so we had been living on a lot of dishes that people brought over for us. And I've been doing a lot of pantry shopping, trying to be creative with very minimal shopping, doing that Kroger pickup stuff. But I finally got back to Costco because there's just things that I don't get at other stores, and I needed to go. So a lot of pantry, well, not maybe not a lot, but some pantry stuff. Actually, not even a lot of meat, so I'm gonna actually have to go back. But this is what and I had to pay for my membership too, so it was a pretty big haul. But anyway, so my brother-in-law is in town, and my husband wanted to do a steak dinner tonight, filet mignons. So, and he wanted more steakhouse. So mashed potatoes, filet mignon, cream spinach, and roasted broccoli. So that's tonight's dinner. So I needed potatoes. This bag is heavy. I don't even know if it says how many pounds it is. You might be able to see it. 15 pounds of potatoes. It was for $6.99. I'm going to have potatoes. I've done this a couple times. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of mashed potatoes, and anything left over I'm going to freeze. And then some I can make baked potatoes, and then we'll chop that up and you can make potato salad or home fries, just heat them on the skillet with some onions, butter, and some seasoning and add them to eggs. So I will definitely get creative with using 15 pounds of potatoes. But since there is 6 of us and now 5 of them being male, a lot of the mashed potatoes would go. So that's $6.99 for that 15-pound bag. So you definitely get a lot for your money. And then I got the ghee. I love ghee, $18.99. So definitely is cheaper than butter because butter's expensive nowadays. But ghee is clarified butter. And they obviously changed the brand. I think the last one was a different brand, unless the brand changed their looks. But so what ghee is that they slow cook the butter, and then the fat solids separate from the oils, and they remove the not the fat solids, the dairy. Somehow, yeah, I think it's the dairy separates from the oil, so they remove that dairy part, which actually is what makes it more perishable. And then they keep the oil so it has the butter flavor, but without the dairy component of butter. So it has a long shelf life, a high smoke point. You know how butter gets brown when you have it on the skillet or in the pot too long. So it has a high smoke point. Great for frying, adding a butter flavor, but without the dairy component. So those who are dairy free, it's an excellent oil to use, and it's solid at room temperature. So very shelf stable, yada, yada, yada. So you got the gist. That's why I like ghee now, and I've been using it a lot more, so I'm really happy with that. Then I got the boys their vitamins, their gummy children vitamins. I'm probably going to have to up it to adults because they are getting older. That's $9.99 for the 2-pack. And then we do the calcium with the vitamin D, the adult one. Because if you look at the children's one, it's the same amount of calcium. Or if not less, and I think they actually require more. So that was $12.99 for the 2-pack. And then I got onions. This is the first time I think I bought onions from Costco. $3.29 for this big pack. Let's say how many pounds. Oh wow, very strong onion smell. Sorry. Oh, where's the weight? Anyway, it's a big pack. Sweet onions from Peru, $3.99. Let's get you back to normal. There. Then I got some Himalayan pink sea salt. I use that in all my cooking. That was $6.49 for that big container. Got avocado oil. That's $9.49. Again, avocado oil has a high smoke point as well. and it's actually one of the better oils for you to fry and cook with, and it has a light flavor, it's a very light oil, so it doesn't add flavor to any kind of baking. So that's the oil that I use with the baking. And then I got more pesto. You guys turned me on to this Costco pesto, and the boys love it. Now I really don't have to make my own, but we needed more. The boys like doing those caprese sandwiches with the ciabattas and the fresh mozzarella and the pesto, and then they heat it up, and the fresh mozzarella gets nice and melty. So the pesto is $8.99. And then Sean likes to take these little guacamole packets to school for lunch. And we usually buy this, I think it was called Simply Guacamole, and it was just avocado, sea salt, and black pepper, and they don't have it. So we found this one, and thank goodness Sean's palate started expanding. So even though it shows that it has tomatoes and onions and jalapenos in it, it's not spicy at all. And so we actually tried it when we got home, and he did like it. But before, a couple years ago, he didn't like it. So the guac is $13.49, and you get 16 of these. And so today, a friend of mine had called me actually yesterday, and she's like, do you need anything? I said, actually, I need a ride to Costco. So me and her went to Costco today. So I wasn't with my boys. I was actually with a friend. And she said she loves their soups. And I remember, I think one time they had carried the Panera bread, and I liked the squash soup, but they didn't have that. So she loves the corn chowder with the king crab, but I'm allergic to shellfish, so any of that lobster, bisque, king crab stuff cannot have in the house. But she said the chicken tortilla soup is really good, and that was really the only. And they was a cheddar and broccoli, and I'm not a fan of cheddar and broccoli. To me, that like you could put it on something, not have it as a soup. I don't know. So I figured I'll try the chicken tortilla. You get two big containers, and that soup is $7.99. So I figured I'd give that a try. And then I got my Kerrygold butter, which is $12.99. Price hasn't changed. And then I got some tomatoes because I got some salad stuff because we had none. That's $5.49 for this container of tomatoes. Then I got fresh broccoli because we're going to be roasting that tonight with some garlic and oil. And that's $4.99 for the broccoli. And then I got the baby artisan romaines, and those are $4.49, so they're little itty bitty. I had bought the big organic ones, and towards the end, because you do get a lot of them, towards the end some of them were getting brown. So I'm like, you know what, let me get the smaller ones since I'm at Costco as opposed to the bigger ones. When I'm at Trader Joe's or something, I'll buy that 3-pack, and then the only meat, two things. So the only meat I bought was pork tenderloin. The pork tenderloin is $9.79. Goes by weight. I remember when they were more. I remember buying like $12 or $14 for the pork tenderloins. I guess they're getting thin. So I'm going to link the recipe below. But I had made garlicky steak bites. So I've done that with the beef. I think it was like sirloin I did it with. I've done it with pork, and I've done it with chicken. I think I only filmed the beef, but they're all made the same way. So I want to do the garlicky pork bites one night because I still have some leftover rice and beans, arroz con gandules, in my freezer. So that's going to be a dinner we're going to eat one night. And that gets me in, tune, like, to go do another shopping. But then tonight, because tomorrow we're going to a restaurant. We're going to Buco de Beppo. Oops. So, yeah, we're going to Buco de Beppo tomorrow. Tonight we're having the filet mignons. And they had, I think it was like all their packages, which was only 5 fillets, were all like $46, $45 or more. And there's 6 of us, and 5 of them being male. So I was like, if I buy 2 packages, which would be 10 fillets, I'm spending more than if I buy this whole thing. So this one was $80.71. Nope, $80.30. So I bought the whole big beef tenderloin instead, and I'm going to slice it myself, and I probably will be able to definitely get more than 6, and then the rest I would freeze for another night. Wait a minute, I dropped my paper. There you go. And then when my brother-in-law leaves on Monday morning, then at least Monday we'll do the pork bites, and I think I'll be able to do some shopping on Tuesday again, but I'll try to put some kind of menu together. I did that little plan. I do that sometimes, not all the time, but I was able to do that plan. I'll try to do another one if you liked it. And then I got my cheese, fruit, and nut snacks. I usually eat this for breakfast. That was $8.99, and you get 16 of them. This time I bought some ranch dressing. We do like the Hidden Valley Ranch. And like I said, I have salad. I know my brother-in-law likes salad, and I had no dressing, and I just ate the rest of the ranch yesterday. So I said, well, it'll last a while, but let me get ranch while I'm here. So that was $9.99 for the 2-pack, and they're pretty big. Then I got the ciabattas, $5.99. I wonder if I should make some bread with the fillets today. Maybe I'll make some beer bread just to have on the side. Then I bought the salsa. We ran out of salsa because I did that salsa chicken. So this is the salsa I did with the salsa chicken. It's organic. It's Kirkland. It's not too expensive. It's $7.49 for 2 big bottles. So I definitely want to do that again, the salsa chicken in the Instapot. Then I got John his favorite Cape Cod chicken salad. That's $9.99. And then to make cream spinach tonight for the steaks. So it's going to be like a steakhouse here. I got the organic baby spinach, and that is $3.79 for this container. Obviously, it wilts down. But what I like to do is I like to dice some onions really small, and then I saute that with the spinach. And when it gets all wilted down, I add one of these Boursin cheeses, which is usually this one. What flavor is that one? The garlic and fiend herbs. What's this one? Chow and chive. No, that's different. So it comes with 2 garlic and fiend herbs. So I usually put the garlic one in, and then it just melts and just pretty much creams the spinach. So that's what cream spinach is. Sometimes I like to put a little Parmesan cheese on top. Speaking of the parm, I don't even think I said it over there. Anyway, so the Boursin was $8.99 for those 3. And I think in the stores, they're like $4 each. Something like that. Or $3 each. So that's a good price. Got more tomato sauce because I use it for empanadas. I use it for tacos. I've done recently the enchilada sauce, which I'm a fan of now, making my own enchilada sauce. But I do like the organic Costco brand of tomato sauce, and they didn't have any. I don't know why. That was really weird. They had the Costco organic tomato paste, but the diced tomatoes and the tomato sauce, which usually they're all in a row and they're Costco brand, this time those 2 were Contadina. Don't know why. This was $7.99 for the dozen. I want my organic tomato sauce back. Costco. And then I got the Nina San Marzano tomatoes to make some marinara sauce. That's still $4.79, so that's good because I want to make some marinara sauce this week. This week I definitely do need another shopping. I have to get pastas and stuff. And then we needed garbage bags. We also needed toilet paper, which I put away. I think that was like $18.99 for like 36 rolls or something like that. But then the kitchen bags are $14.49 for however many you get. Does it say? Come on. I don't even know. It doesn't even say. It used to say. Definitely, they're 13-gallon bags, not 13 bags. 200 bags. There you go. So I think that's a good quality. That's a good price. Oh, I don't think I said the Parmesan. So again, they didn't even have Pecorino Romano. Here, Parmesan was hiding. They don't even have Pecorino Romano, so I had to get Parmesan. And that is $8.54. Yeah. $8.54. I don't know why the Pecorino Romano was gone again. But all the Irish stuff is coming out for St. Patrick's Day, so that's exciting. I definitely want to get Irish butter. I told the boys I was going to make shepherd's pie, cottage pie, because it's going to be the ground beef for St. Patrick's Day. But that is my Costco haul. It is February 29th, but I'm going to have to go back very soon again for more meats and other things. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.